As the new year approaches, many families gather in the kitchen to prepare dishes that carry more than just flavor. They carry history, hope, and tradition. One of these dishes is black-eyed peas, a New Year's staple deeply rooted in African American culture. Now you might ask, well, exactly what do black-eyed peas symbolize? Well, black-eyed peas symbolize good luck, prosperity, and resilience, reflecting the strength and creativity of African American communities who preserved culture and tradition through food. Okay, that's it for the history lesson. Let's get started. I have all my ingredients here. I have bacon, some onions and peppers and garlic, tomatoes, a ham hock, of course our black-eyed peas, chicken stock. For our spices, I'm going to use some Creole seasoning, a couple of bay leaves, some cumin, a little sugar, and a Sofrito cube. And I'll explain more about the Sofrito a little later, but let me just get started. This pot is nice and hot and ready. Nice little sizzle going on here. Gonna cook this bacon, and the fat that's rendered I'm gonna use to saute my vegetables. So it'll give it a nice flavor. Okay, the bacon has sufficiently rendered us a nice fat in here. So the next ingredients we're gonna add is our bell peppers and our onions. And let that saute for a couple minutes. Get those onions nice and translucent. Okay, it's smelling good in here already. Now I'm just gonna add our garlic to the mix. Just saute that for a couple seconds. Now I have a can of tomatoes, and really whatever you have on hand is fine. I'm going to do about 8 cups of chicken stock. I prefer to use chicken stock as opposed to water because it makes it more flavorful. I've got here a couple of bay leaves and some Creole seasoning. I really like the Creole seasoning in this because it gives it a nice little kick. Okay, and some cumin. Stir that up. What I have here is a Sofrito cube. And let me tell you a little bit about that. After vacationing in Puerto Rico and falling in love with the food, I came back home and I started doing a little research, and I discovered that most of the Puerto Rican dishes start off with a Sofrito base. What it's made up of is tomatoes and cilantro and parsley and onions. So what I do is make a nice sized batch and I fill up ice trays. Once it's frozen, I pop it out, put it in a Ziploc bag, so whenever I'm ready for it, all I have to do is go in and pull out a Sofrito cube. So I'm gonna add Sofrito. Now I've got my ham hocks. I'm gonna add 2 ham hocks. My husband loves ham hocks, okay? So he'll be ready. Once these peas are ready, he'll be ready to go in and get the ham hocks, okay? And the star of the show. I have a pound of dried black-eyed peas that I have soaked. You don't necessarily have to, but I do because that's what my grandmama did. This is gonna be a winner, I can tell. I'm gonna cook this on slow for 6 hours. I'll see you when it's done. Okay, let's check this out. Oh my goodness, this looks absolutely delicious. Ham hocks are nice and tender. I want to point out a couple things here. You don't have to cook it in a slow cooker. And I did because it was convenient. You can cook this on the stove just as well. If you'd like to add some greens to it, like maybe a handful of spinach or a handful of kale or whatever, do it. I encourage you to make all of my recipes your own. Got my rice, my cornbread, and I can't wait to have a taste. Now this is what I'm talking about. What a way to start the new year. If this isn't a tradition in your house, I encourage you to make it one. It's a simple way of honoring the past while welcoming a hopeful new year. From our house to yours, wishing you a healthy and prosperous new year. The recipe can be found in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lena's Everyday Gourmet. Simple ingredients, gourmet results. See you next time.